Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is the Colonists, and yeah, we're going to jump right back into things. At the end of the last episode, we just planted down our workshop. It is actually just about to reach 50% completion. Everything else seems to be running pretty darn smoothly. What's this? One building needs a construction resource. What building needs a construction resource? I mean, do we need more logs over here? Is that what's going on? Is that it? Or is it stone that's needed? I don't even know what is needed. How can we tell? I don't know. I honestly have not got the foggiest idea. I presume it's just the stone which just needs to be transported. But that's just been transported now anyway, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the building is that needs the resource. I'm hoping that will go away. Why are you idle? I think that we could probably see if we can try and get a not a road layer. Is there perhaps a storage yard? Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. A storage yard, small storage yard, or a regular storage yard. Can we fit a regular storage yard in there? No, a small one it'll have to be. But honestly, I think that that's just about the most perfect location that we could probably have a storage yard in. So let's plonk that down right there and get that up and running as soon as possible, really, because otherwise we're not going to be able to chop our trees down. The pile is overflowing, so to speak. Also, it says that we have one idle workshop. I don't really know what that means. I guess that we can research something. What does scaffolding do? Unlocks construction 1. Unlocks construction of more advanced buildings. Great, let's start research for this. I don't know what we really need. Energy and planks is what we need. Okay, well we have energy, or we have we have some energy. We don't have loads of energy. I guess we could set up a few more bits and bobs. But okay, that's certainly something that we can do. I'm a little bit miffed that we need to do that now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll do it. Actually, let's cancel that research. I don't want to muck around with that quite yet. We will in just a second, but hey ho. The small monument. Okay, we actually do need to get construction 1. Okay, so let me just take back literally everything that I just said, and let's try and go for scaffolding 1 then, I guess. So yeah. Cool, fine. Energy level 1, that's what we need, and we also need planks. So fine, let's just expand all of the operations that we were already doing. So we basically just need to build 4 new houses. That's pretty much the way that it works. So let's build 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually works really, really nicely. We'll get paths leading off this the network, and then we also, as a consequence, need to get a sheep farm or a fishing hut, but unfortunately we can't rock and roll with a fishing hut because we don't have any fish. I'm going to put the sheep farm in the middle of nowhere so that we can actually manage to, let's get a road up here, and then a road along here, and then a path linking you up. Beautiful. Speaking of paths, let's do paths up here. Now, are we going to be able to fit anywhere? Are we going to be able to fit a water well? I would dearly love to fit it in here. And it turns out that we can fit it in there. Great. So, lots of stuff to be getting on with. A lot of commitments from the log department, so to speak, because we have a lot of demand for logs. Right, let's build some sheep. We actually might struggle to get the 50 pastures that we need. Because we've got a lot of trees up at the back here. I think we might just manage to squeeze in... I might manage to squeeze in a couple... Can we not? Ooh, that's a little bit of an annoyance. Can I get you to prioritize clearing this area? Yeah, because if we could get rid of that, that stuff. Oh, bugger. Yeah, if we could get rid of all of the trees up here, then that would be a huge aid for us. I'm pretty certain that the lumberbot can travel that far, but I'm not totally convinced. Oh, well. Heading to sheep pasture. Good stuff. You're a good robot lumberbot. Yeah, only unfortunately 1.4 meat per day because we just do not have the required number of pastures. So that is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, so that's a bit of a bummer, really. However, as more and more tiles become available, we will place them down, and with each tile that we place down, we shall farm more and more sheep. I feel that this is like a... Oh, actually, hold on. I mean, I've got an idea. Well, there's two things that I could have done. First of all, I could have just chopped down that tree and then built over here, but we are actually going to need a path to get to this bountiful land over here anyway. What I think I'm actually going to do is what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the shift click to remove. Let's remove all of these tiles over here, and then let's add a bunch of tiles over here. Oh, that's the original sheep tile. Yep, and then we'll add a bunch more tiles up here. Oh, in fact, that's all we need. Cool. So now it means that we can place down a couple more tiles. Great. Okay, not great, but well, we just about managed to make that happen. Change that there, and then put them back in there. There we go. So that altogether looks not too bad at all. One more sheep tile there. Perfect. Anyway, that is the maximum that we can possibly get out of all of our stuff. Why is productivity so low? That's not so good. I'm sure it's going to improve in just a little bit. What can we store? Well, first of all, we absolutely want to store actually any resource. Can we just store any resources? Well, I pretty much want to store as a priority any number of bits of wood. That is a real priority for us. And if we can store wood, then that means that our lumberbot can pretty much go to town over there. I do believe he has not chopped these trees down. I want to chop all these trees down. Let's get them all chopped down pronto, please. And we can put a watchtower over here. There we go. In fact, maybe he did chop the trees down that I requested, and we might be able to... Can we even get through there? No, we actually can't get through there, so we'll have to wait a little bit because there is no path. There's no path through there. You're currently trying to source planks. Yes, that is a slight problem. We do need to get a sawmill up and running. Now, the location of this sawmill is probably a little bit controversial, actually. I think we should probably put it about here. I say controversial. I, of course, didn't actually mean controversial because nothing's controversial. The robots can't even contemplate controversy, probably. But anyway, let's get that all built up. I also suspect that we might have reached our maximum capacity of stone in the yard over there, so probably worth getting a section here where we get a bunch of stone. There we go. And that pretty much means that we don't have to faff around with max piles, so to speak. We should probably add water as well. I'm going to put a maximum of about 8 water barrels in there because, of course, I'm not really so worried about water because we produce 4 per day from each well. So, you know, I'm going to cap that, so to speak. Whereas I'm, you know, less worried about that. Also, what about energy? Energy, I'm going to add any number of energy. Actually, can be stored in there. Because we absolutely need to make sure that we are using all of these bad boys. We need to make sure that we're using them all, you know? It just seems absolutely ludicrous that we're not. So yeah, why are we not moving energy over here? We should have a little bit more energy, surely. Maybe I'll reduce the number of water that can be stored in there. Yeah, let's leave it at 4. Okay. Why are we not moving any energy over here? Sawmill has finished construction. Good stuff. Are we perhaps a little bit short on energy? Yeah, we're not. Oh, it's because our demand is so low. But I mean, yeah, we can still, you know, store. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry. We can still store energy, surely. I don't know why we're not storing it. There we go. I guess we just don't have enough space in the storage area. That's fine. I will address that. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna set up a dedicated energy storage section anyway, and it'll be a big storage section. I say it'll be a big storage section. We don't have the space for it. It won't be a big storage section. It'll be a small storage section. I don't really want to put it out on the sticks, but if I guess if I have to, I will. Oh, hold on a minute. That is the ideal location. How did I not see that before? That is an absolutely phenomenal location for a storage area. Let's get that built pronto. Also, we are actually a little bit short on logs, and especially we're going to be consuming a good couple of logs. Yeah, we're going to be consuming 4 logs per day. That's quite a lot. We only produce 1.7 per day for that lumberjack yard. So that to me says, Potato, we got to get ourselves a second lumberjack hut. Why can we not build one there? Ah, it's because there is already something over there. Well, I guess we could build it right over here. Yeah, sure. Goodness me, I feel that we are, you know, we're dramatically terraforming this land right here. Hold on a minute, I need to get another road. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah, we need to get this this lumberjack hut made as a matter of priority, because otherwise we're going to run out of wood. And I actually think that we might already have run out of wood. Oh, yes. This is going to be exclusively the energy storage center. There we go. So let's get all of these things moving out, please, ladies and gents. In fact, actually, we're probably using almost all of the energy now. Now that our research area has started working, we're probably using it all. Also, we could do with getting another sawmill, but unfortunately, we can't actually handle that just currently. We need 1 more logs to make this dream a reality. And we need more logs over here too. Seems that we've got a little bit of a log bottleneck. Yeah, that's not exactly ideal. I did not think that this would be the case originally, because originally, of course, we had way too many logs. We had logs coming out the wazoo, honestly. But thankfully, since we've prioritized this, it should be the case that our next log that's created, as you can see, it's coming. You can see it coming right here. Carrybot Melanie is currently carrying it. It's being transferred to Malik. It's now going to be over to Reed, and it's now going to be with the what is it? The Stack Bot. Who are you? Stack Bot Wilburn. Well, hey, great stuff. Cool. Grand. We've now got ourselves our second lumber bot, and I actually think that it's probably worth us getting a good few more. Honestly, I'm gonna click over here. I'm gonna set your priorities. Your priorities are to clean these ones up there, but I actually think I'm gonna deprioritize you so that you can get to the stuff that's close by, and therefore, you know, you don't have to deal with a long commute to work. So yeah, good stuff there. It does seem that we are going to need a bunch more wood, so as a consequence, I think we should probably dedicate a bunch of this area to wood production. I think we should probably try and get a good couple of forestries, a good couple of lumberjack huts together, see if we can not up our wood production, so to speak. In fact, we're probably fine with just 1 forestry, but you know, we certainly need more lumberjack huts. That's an absolute must. In fact, we just need more lumberjack huts in general. Maybe I just stick another one down here. Lumberjack hut. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we can build a path up and around here. There we go. Let's get that prioritized, please. And then let's go on to forestry. And let's plant a bunch of... let's just make a planting area. Yeah, there we go. There's absolutely no reason as to why this area cannot be planted. Up here too. Up here. Yeah, let's get that all planted. Let's get that all set up. And that can pretty quickly increase our wood output. So I'm pretty excited about that. If we have a little look, you can see that our current production is only 3.5 per day, whereas what we actually need is 16 per day. So as you can see, it's a pretty poor show. Pretty poor show there. So yeah, let's address that. Let's address that quickly. I'm gonna upgrade all of this stuff to road. Upgrade all this to road, and I'm actually going to build pretty much straight away another watchtower right there. Okay, let's get a path linked up, and let's get, as I've already talked about, let's get another lumberjack hut right about there. Yeah, in fact, let's get another one right about there too. So as you can see, there's a lot of demand on the wood currently, but that's not really a problem. Let's get all of this planted up. Since we've zoned our lumberjack huts and whatnot, we should might as well just go about planting all of this stuff. Oh, hold on a minute. I want to get rid of that just in case we need to, you know, I mean, we will actually need to build a road up into this area. Oh, looks like there is a deposit of iron ore and a deposit of coal ore. Was that not our mission? Yeah, we need to find coal and we need to find iron ore. I'm sure that that will come in handy as we go. Good, 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 good. This is looking pretty darn good. It might be worth us if we're going to build, you know, a forestry area out here. It might be worth us getting a forestry. That might be an idea. Let's deprioritize that. Yeah, honestly, that's pretty darn good. Pretty happy with that. So currently we've upped our production to 9, but our demand is 27. Now that's a temporarily large demand because, of course, we are adding to our building network. We're adding to our building network, and as such, it's the demand is quite high. But that's not a problem. We're managing this rather well. Right, it seems to me that we need to get another guard tower up here as soon as possible because we need to make sure that we keep on expanding, and we can't keep on expanding unless we keep on getting more guard towers. And it seems that every guard tower that we build, we need to try and get ourselves, you know, a number of lumberjack huts. Really, that seems to be pretty darned essential. Yeah, and we also seem to want to get a new forestry up here somewhere. That's also definitely going to be a priority. As soon as we expand into this area, I'm going to plonk down a forestry, a bunch of lumberjack huts, and we're just gonna go to town really with chopping some woods down. Now, this forestry hut has a heck of a lot of planting to do. I'm not actually sure if as an individual he's going to be able to keep up with all of the planting that he's got to do. Yeah, pretty sure he probably won't be able to, actually. That's not a huge problem. We can probably get ourselves a new forestry office probably pretty soon, actually. Let's have a look at logs. Let's have a look at demand. The demand has now gone down to 18 per day, but that you know, I'm sure that'll you know, the demand comes in, you know, ebbs and flows. Right. We're at a key moment here. Yeah, let's get a forestry. I'm not going to put it right there. I'm going to put it over here. There we go. Let's get ourselves a lumberjack hut over here. And let's also get ourselves a forestry. Where can I put it? I mean, it doesn't really matter where I put the forestry. But it does matter what the forestry does. I need to make sure that his planting area is huge. I'm going to leave a gap in the trees. Because, of course, I want to probably build a road through there. We're also probably going to want to build a road through here to get to this area. So I'm going to leave that area nice and empty. But let's zone all of this. Again, leaving space for a road. I'm going to zone all of that. Zone all of that. And zone all of that. Perfect. Great. That looks pretty darn good. Pretty happy with that. Our production should be well up. Wow, it looks like we're actually hitting the demand. That's pretty impressive, actually. Oh. Has the watchtower been finished over here? Indeed it has. The guard bot Weldon is just heading on over. Looking good. And it looks like the lumberjack hut can now operate perfectly well. Energy is probably going to start to become a little bit of a problem. Our current demand is 6 per day, but the potential is up to 9. And our current production is only 8.3 per day. So that's definitely something that we need to think about. Did I finish that research? Well, hey, that's great. Let's work on stonemasonry now. Also, it looks like there is a bunch of mining or a bunch of other stuff that we can do. We need to unlock construction 1 because that allows us to build the little small monument or whatever it is that we need to do in order to complete this mission. So we're absolutely going to do that. How long have I been in this? I'm month 3, day 2. So I need to do this in 9 months. I think that's actually, we're doing pretty darn well, you know? What's going on here? Is it just growing super fast? Is that what's happening? I honestly don't know. And what did we discover, by the way? Ah, yes. There's an underground deposit. Can we get into this area? Can we build underground? That would kind of be cool if we could. I don't know if we can, though. Yeah, how are we doing for energy? Yeah, we're running out of energy very, very rapidly indeed. It looks like we're going to have to build a whole bunch more residences, which is a little bit unfortunate, as I was rather hoping that we could get away with the current number. Let's try and build only like another 2, and then we can build a well here, maybe. Build another. Can we squeeze in a well there? We can build a well there. Nice. Okay, that's not too shabby. I think that we're probably going to have to expand our amount of food because I don't think we're going to be hitting the demand. Yeah, we're going to have to expand. We're going to have to get another farm. That's honestly not a problem. Not too much of a problem anyway. Speaking of expansion, our wood has absolutely shot up. I want to have a quick look actually, see what our current supply and demand is. The demand currently is almost non-existent. As a consequence, yeah, stone masonry is pretty much absorbing all of that. Okay, so I don't think that we need to worry too much about getting any more wood. We're probably going to continue to stockpile it, but, you know, if we don't, that's not a big problem. What I would like to do, actually, whilst we're out here, let's get ourselves a storage yard. A big storage yard. There we go. And let's link it up with a road, I guess. There we go. Storage yard, so you know, this can be used to keep a whole bunch of logs. Oops. Whole bunch of logs. There we go. Any logs that you have, send them over there. We can store them in that hulking big storage yard. Idle workshop. Let's start researching construction 1. That will require planks and stone, both of which we have actually in abundance. So, good. Let's keep that moving. Keep that moving. Keep that moving. We also do need to get more residences. I'm aware of it. But I think that we should hit demand now. Yeah, our current production is 8.3 a day. That will start to decrease because we don't have enough food production. I know we don't have enough food production, and I'm going to work on it. I think I want to try and get a food production area over here. This would probably be the best location to do it. So let us try and do just that. What about a fishing hut? Can we get a fishing hut yet? No, there's still no fish. I don't see any fish anyway. So it looks like we'll have to do it with a farm. Sure, let's get that up and running. Let's get... What if I just auto-place that? You know, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That seems like a pretty sensible way to place a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's get that. I mean, we'll change it as it goes, for sure. But for now, pretty darn happy with that. And speaking of for now, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been The Colonists. And I will see you next time. Bye.